Got it. Hello, my name is Dane Welty, and this is Effects Demo Reel. Different effects cause different things in video. Sometimes those effects can cause various feelings or emotions. Sometimes you can use like a blue filter or a blue tinted screen to make it sad, or a red tinted screen to make it angry. And if I'm doing my editing correctly, I had blue and red tinted the screen based on what that was. With editing, you can do a lot of different things with the video. You can make it black and white. You can try and isolate one part, kind of like the face. It may not look very good. I'm not super good at it. I'm kind of new to the whole keyframing thing, or the key clipping thing. But as well, as you just saw, you can do jump cuts. That's what those are called, when it quickly cuts from one thing to another, and all sorts of other things. Some of the things I can do is manipulating the light. So the light's about here, so I can bring it down and put it back to normal. Or I can bring it up and make it a little brighter, but we'll keep it where it is. Now actually, I do have a bit of a fib. The lighting you're seeing right now is not actually the original lighting of the video. This is the original lighting, but I don't like it. It doesn't look very good, so I brought up the light a little bit. Sometimes with videos you have to make the effects work as well as you can, and other times you have to make the effects make the video just look a little bit better. Even with an okay camera like the one I have, I can still make the video look kind of better, just with a couple different lighting effects and a couple different noise canceling effects. Noise are these little grainy things you see going on the screen. Little grains here, and then you can obviously bring the noise up or just kind of bring it down and make it look a little better. Noise can be used in a lot of different ways. You can make it have the TV static like this, where you really can't see me, or you can just kind of make it have that old-timey feel when you make the screen a bit noisy and then you add a black and white, like camera picture just black and white, it could look like an old-timey video. There's all sorts of different things you can do as well. You can do something like a hue change, completely change the color of the scene to different scales of hues. You can do a wave warp, either horizontal or vertical, and a myriad of other different types of effects. Going into detail with those other effects would be kind of weird, but on the very last thing, you can bring in an image and then animate it a little bit. You can't do a lot, but you can do a tiny bit of animation with it. So as you can see, it's probably bouncing around or calling me names, but so far, so good. I hope this is a good demo reel, and if you want to see more effects or see how I did it, just kind of leave a like, a comment, any kind of thing like that, and I'll go more in depth and talk about how I do them and how I use them and how these video effects cause different things to happen. Well, oh, one more thing. A good video tells a story. You have to be able to have some sort of storyline. Now, stories are very, very, very subjective. What I told you, the story of the editing hues or whatever, that's a storyline though. From beginning to end, there were different things that happened. There was a climactic part, and then we ended on something nice. That's a job of a video editor like myself, is to make that story work. Okay. Leave a comment or leave a like if you want to see more like this, and you know the drill. Subscribe, and if you really want to, click that bell.